Welcome to Charlottesville, Mr. Jefferson's University, the University of Virginia, where fans have been flooding the ground since early this morning. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule.
And the ball's on the ground. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. They'll give it to the back. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So Stanford's offense will go to work for the first time today. The age of the game-breaking tight end is here, Jesse, and we have another guy who is threatening to redefine this position.
Yeah, we've seen over the years now the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not just blocking and catching passes. They're getting involved now in the running game. We're seeing tight ends even throw the football, David. This guy can do it all.
And why is that so difficult? Because as a defender, what do I want to play you as? Do I want to play you with an extra linebacker on the field, or do I bring in a DB? And either way, I can be wrong. The big, strong bodies that can also be receivers and also block, they make the game easy.
Makes the grab. It's Irvin. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. After that last completion, it's second down. Brown wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Wants to keep it in the air. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play-action fake. Fires to the tight end. And a little bit of breathing room after that gain. He's out of bounds at the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now the offense has it 1st and 10 from its own 11. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Got his man downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. The Cavaliers have this offense rolling. Running back searching for a hole.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Ennis. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Morris. Right on the money. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hand.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, the offense didn't have the result they wanted on that first drive, having to punt, but they're having a lot more success here on the second drive. They're having some balance, and they're getting a rhythm. I think a big part of that is their ability to run the football. Very, very important to them, and doing a nice job on that last play, picking up the first down.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On target. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Brown will throw it. Now he's going to break the pocket. On the move, he fires. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. This one's complete. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The sure hands, it's Moses. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Oh, it's a reverse. They throw it in reverse as that's the final play here in the first period. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Pressure coming. Finds his man. It's Harris. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Takes the handoff. It's Ford. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here comes the offense on 2nd. Brown wants to pass. He uncorks a bullet to the right. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Finds the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Ennis. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. A lot of yardage in front of them. 1st and 10 from their own 19. looking to throw on first down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. Gets away from one, finds room. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended.
He's loose. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Stanford comes to the line, and that first down marker is a long way away. He tries to take the top off. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Look out, he's got bringing it back. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And the Cavaliers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. The give from the gun. Trucks through the defender. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Using the quick game. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes the grab on the shuffle.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you can tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Fires toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Slings it downfield. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. The Sweet Feet buy a little time. On the move at the 30. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Brown wants to pass. He lets it fly. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. He'll set up to throw. Finds his tight end. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Charlottesville. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Stanford at the line, needing to convert on third and short. Under fire. And this is going to be incomplete on third. And here comes the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he loses the football.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Offense picking up steam, 1st and 10 from the 31. Rushes on him. Forced out of the pocket. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Brown wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Lots of running room. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. Stanford wants to push the pace. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Cardinal! And that one will give them the lead.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Fielded in the end zone, it's Courtney. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the inside give. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Cavaliers will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. And then a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect plan just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw, it's Morris. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Irvin. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Stanford with a lot of options here on second and short. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw, it's Morris. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Here's the handoff. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to fire on second down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And this kicker might be feeling it. He made one earlier, now from 49 yards out. Smashes it between the uprights. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. We've reached the break, and it is Stanford holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Dropping back, it's Morris. He uncorks one deep. He's got it for a big play. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ennis. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun. Wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. And the Cavaliers have their offense in high gear. Give to Brown. Touchdown, Virginia! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Morris. Makes the catch. It's Ennis. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Let's go! They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Red pass, it's complete. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And the extra point makes this a 13-point game here in the 4th.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Oh, he got loose. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. The Cavaliers have it with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution of the scrambling quarterbacks. Can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He's going for the big play. Reels it in down the left side. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Quarterback making adjustments. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got his man, makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. Stanford at the line on 1st down. Let's see if they lead. Touchdown, Stanford! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Back to pass, it's Morris. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Cavaliers! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And they just keep piling on the points we've seen in big moments in this.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. Ball is loose. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Great move. Now he's got room. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. You're going to hear guys after these games saying, got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes